All right, boys and girls, this here is a 1998 TJ. I bought this at an auction last year. Just got it out of storage. And today we're gonna upgrade the audio in this bad boy. So let's get started. All right, guys, this is what we're gonna be installing today. We got the 4x6s for up front with the mounting brackets, 5 1/4 for the roll bar, and the amplifier for underneath the passenger seat. I went with Polk audio because these are marine certified. They can get wet and it's not a big deal. I don't plan on getting caught in the rain in my Jeep. That's why I feel comfortable installing this amplifier into the seat. But I always carry a car cover with me, so that's not a big deal. I bought these so I can show you guys how these work. If you don't want to go with an amp, you can just get this set up here and it'll plug and play with all the factories. So these clip right into the factory speaker clips. Let's go in the back of the speaker. So I'll show you how those work during the install today. So let's get going. The first thing we're gonna do is take off this negative terminal. I already got it loosened. I'm gonna route this wire from there up. I'm just gonna follow this guy. There's a little rubber grommet right there that goes through the firewall. I'm probably gonna mount the fuse somewhere there. Probably zip tie it to there. So let's get that going. This is the amp kit I got off Amazon. I've used it in the past, very happy with it. 8 gauge, comes with all that. Your power cable, ground, speaker, RCA. Got the remote wire, inline fuse, and some connectors. They switched to a different style of fuse. It used to be a tube, now it's one of these bad boys. Just wanted to show you that. Slides in there. Don't forget to put this on before. I've done it so many times. Make sure this is on your wire before you hook it up. This is a size 3 metric. Get that tight. Screw her on. So this is what is going to the battery. Got that crimped on there. Nice protector. Alright, let's put it on. So I took a 3/8 drill bit and drilled through this rubber grommet. It's pretty sturdy. Let's feed this through here. Yeah, it's a tight fit. That's what we want. When I'm stripping these, I like to bend it like that. Splits pretty good. Check that out. If it's too long, just cut off the extra. This is going to be a good seal through that firewall. Let's run it through. Okay, we got this wire ran to the fuse here. Got the fuse zip tied to this guy. Pretty sturdy. Coming along down here. Going through the firewall. Really happy how that turned out. And now got the cable pulled through. I'm going to be mounting the amp underneath the passenger seat here. So I guess next step is going to be taking that puppy out of there. I take this seat out. There's 4 bolts, 13 mil, one here, one there, 2 in the back. So you slide the seat all the way forward. Push up this lever, lift up. That'll expose these two back here. And there's your jack. If you didn't know, now you know. So I got the seat out. It's pretty easy. I'm going to use one of these as the ground for the amp. So it was 313 millimeters. And this was a Torx. Here. It was the biggest size out of my multi-bit. I'm going to be replacing this carpet here this summer. But I guess the plus side is it's going to be really easy to run these wires. So I'm going to run the power coming out through here. Next step, I'm going to take out that head unit. Hopefully it's wired nice and neat, but you never know what people do. So I'm going to pop these panels off, take that out, plug in the RCAs and the remote, get those over here too. Keep on trucking. 3 screws holding this sucker in. One's behind the ashtray. Down in there. And you got 2 up at the top. Just pop this bed off. And there they are. Well, it looks like I'm missing one. I only got 2. So take those 2 out. This front fascia will pop off. There should be two bolts to take out the radio. So when I'm doing smaller gauge wires, I like to strip it longer, fold it back. I'm going to stick in this butt connector. Crimp this bastard. Beautiful. So I'm going to do that the same way on that radio. So they didn't do a terrible job putting this radio in. I looked up the make and model number, found out this was the remote wire, got that hooked up, got the RCA cables plugged in. This is going to be an issue. I'm going to have to get some splitters because I'm going to need 4 RCAs to go into that amp. Shouldn't be a big problem. So I'm going to get these wires routed, get this all put back together. On to the next step. So we got the power, the RCA, and the remote ran to where the amp's going. It's going to sit underneath that seat perfectly. Next we're going to put in these front 4x6s, which are just 2 screws right there and there. This just pops off. That's what they look like. We're going to reuse those. Here's what the new 4x6 looks like with that bracket. So it's going to pair up nice. I'm going to use those quick clips that I showed you guys that just plug into this. I'm going to test them out, see how they sound without an amp. See those holes line up perfectly with this new bracket. Here's that quick clip I was talking about. And they got a big side and a small side, so you can't mess it up. I just had these front 2 in, just tested it out. It sounded great. So this would be a perfect upgrade for someone that doesn't want to spend a lot of money but wants a really nice sound in their Jeep with the top off. These speakers are great. I'm going to use these Velcro strips to mount the amp to the carpet for now until I get new carpet. I'm just going to use 2. It should stick pretty well. Yeah, that'll work for now. And we're going to run all these speaker wires. That's probably what's going to take longest in this project. So that's what I'm going to do now. So on this top bar, you had to take these 2 Torx out to get access to the zipper. And then I just punched through this foam, ran the wire, that wire down through there, down there, into the plastic, underneath the carpet. And I got all the speakers hooked up to the amp. Looks pretty good. Gonna put the seat back in. That should be it. Very happy with it. Okay, since that head unit only had one set of RCAs to plug in, I had to go to AutoZone and get a splitter, 2 of them actually. So that's gonna be the setup for now until I get a new head unit. I'm gonna get one with 3 RCAs so I can have 4 channels, and I'm gonna be running an Alpine powered subwoofer back here next weekend. So that's gonna be the next project. Let's see if she fires up. Pretty neat wiring job. Very happy with it. It's on. We got tunes. Alright, just gonna put this seat back in, button everything back up, and that's gonna be it for today. Okay, so I got the amp turned the other way, so those wires won't get smashed by the seat. It's wired up pretty good. Jack's back. So now we're gonna put the seat back in, button everything up, call it a day. Everything's back together. Beyond excited how this turned out. The sound is just incredible with the doors off, the top off. It sounds like you're at a concert. All in, I spent about $400, but if you just wanted to do the fronts and the rears, I'll put a link for everything that I bought down in the description. These are on sale on Amazon right now, so you get the speakers, the clips, and the brackets for $160. Like I said, I spent $4 for everything. Very, very happy. Next weekend we're going to be putting that sub in back there. So like and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching, guys.